Sir?
Hi, hello, EJ. Good evening.
Evening,
How are you
sir.
doing?
Fine, thanks.
All right,
How
thank
about
you.
you?
I'm great. It's great. So right away, we begin. You can see the screen I'm sharing.
Popcorn?
All right.
Nachos? The
Great.
graph shows the number of snacks that was sold at the first four games. At which game were the fewest snacks sold? The fewest snacks that were sold.
Now, do you know what type of graph this is?
This is like some sort of graph. Let me see the answer choices, please.
Okay. Before we look at the options quickly, when you see graph of this nature, you should be able to understand what type of graph it is. So what type of graph are we looking at? Look at the question, it's there. What type of graph is it?
Is it a bar graph?
It's a bar graph and it's a multiple bar graph, okay? It's a multiple bar graph. You can see...
No, I did not know that.
Okay, it's a multiple bar graph because each component has multiple bars. Like when you look at game 1, there are 2 bars. Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
Game 2, game 3, game 4, each has 2 bars. So when it has 2 or more bars, it's called a multiple bar chart. All right, so let's look at it. The black stands for, you can see that, nachos.
Nachos.
Beautiful. The gray, popcorn. So the question is, okay, there you have the question and the options.
Let me see. So game 1 had 50 nachos and 40 popcorn. Game 2 had 40 nachos and 30 popcorn. Game 3 had 25 nachos and 60 popcorn. And game 4 had 70 nachos and 20 popcorn. So let's see.
So when you do the addition, what do you have? For game 1, what's the total number?
90 snacks.
For game 2, what's the total number?
70 snacks.
Good. For game 3, what's the total number?
90, 75, 25 nachos and 60 popcorn.
So add it. What do you have?
25 plus 60 equals 85.
85. Good. For game 4, what do you have?
70 plus 20, 90.
So, which is the answer?
Game 2.
Game 2, 70. Correct. Moving to the next question. Number 2.
It says a family of 2 adults and 3 children went to a movie. The ticket costs $8 for adults and $5 for children. I don't understand.
All right, this is how you work this out. It says a family of 2 adults and 3 children went to a movie. The tickets cost $8 for adults and $5 for children. Which expression represents the total cost of the tickets? Okay, now this is what you do. If each adult is $8, 5 adults will be what?
Let me get this straight. 5 adults will be 40. Now let me get this straight.
You simply do 5 times 8, isn't that?
Yes. Let me get this straight.
3 children will be what from the question? What will be the cost for 3 children?
So, it says 2 adults times 8 tickets is 16. And now 3 children times 5 tickets is 15. Now let me get this straight.
Now
It's
look at the
got to be.
options, quick. Look at the options and just give me the answer, quick.
I believe it's C.
Beautiful. The answer is C. EJ, you've got to work smartly, okay? When you're in an exam hall, the timing has to be observed. Is that clear?
Yeah.
You don't need to take so much time answering one question. Go straight to it. The answer is C. We move on to the next one. Okay. Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, use the parallelogram to answer the question below. The perimeter of the parallelogram is 28 units. What is the length of E? Do you know what to do there?
20 is the length side of E.
No. Now, for the parallelogram, listen to what I'm explaining now. The opposite sides are equal, okay? So if this is 8 units, it means the upper side is also 8 units.
Oh, right.
Okay, if the side is E, then the left is also E.
E?
The left is E. Now, perimeter is the total distance around the.
Let me get this straight. 8 units plus 8 units is 16.
All right, this is what we do, EJ, so we don't take so much time. You do.
I know what.
8 plus 8 would give you 16.
And
plus E plus E.
6 will give me 12, and 16 plus 12 is 28. See?
So what is E?
The length of E is 6.
Good. E is 6. That is all you do. Okay. Great. E is 6.
See? Easy.
2E gives you 28 minus 16, as you got it?
28.
And that's 12, right? So E gives you 6, which is 12 divided by 2. Correct. So, 6 units.
Should we move on to the next question? Yes.
We go to the next one, number 4.
Thanks.
Look at question number 4.
What is the mode? The mode? What's a mode?
Okay.
I don't understand what type of mode.
Now listen to this, EJ. A mode simply refers to the highest occurring value.
The highest number?
The value that appears the most in any set of data is the mode. So look at the data we have right here. Which number appears the most? That is the mode. Look at it.
The mode? I don't understand it. There's 22, 25, 14, 11, 23, 27, and 46.
Okay, no number occurs more than once, right?
Uh-huh.
It means there is no mode. They all have the same occurrence. Is that clear?
Yes.
So the answer is D. No
mode.
Good. If you have any value that has the highest number of occurrence, that would be the mode. But in this case, they all have equal number of occurrence, so there is no mode. We move on to the next one. Over to you, EJ. Please read it out.
Mary lives 1 3/4 of a mile from school. She rode her bicycle to school and back each day, 5 days. Which expression shows how to estimate the miles she rode? This is hard.
Okay, let's take it this way. Okay, it says Mary lives 1 3/4 miles from school. She rode a bike to school and back each day for 5 days. Which expression shows how to estimate the number of miles she rode? How to estimate. Okay, this is pretty simple. Estimate implies something close to the actual value, not quite the actual value, okay? Okay, so let's do this. 1 and 3/4
is like 7/4.
All right. But the issue here is about estimates, something close to the actual value, not quite the actual value. So how do we do this? This is what I'm going to give to you, and this is what I will have to tell you. Please listen carefully. 1 3/4 is approximately 2. Did you get that?
Yes.
Good, it's approximately 2. So to and fro means 2 plus 2, going and coming, okay?
2 plus 2?
Yeah, going and returning, that's to and fro. Did you get that?
Yeah.
So to school and from school is 2 plus 2. 5 days becomes 2 plus 2, then times 5. So look at the option, which one gives you that value? 2 plus 2, whatever you have, you multiply by 5. Which option gives you? B, correct. The answer is B, okay?
Now that took a lot of practice.
Now, can we repeat it so you understand?
Well, yes.
Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna repeat it. Just pay close attention. 1 3/4 is approximately
2.
It's approximately 2. Yes. So going to school is like 2 miles. Returning is like 2 miles. So each day it's 2 plus 2. Did you get that?
Yes.
So if you do that for 5 days, it becomes 2 plus 2 times
multiply by 5.
Beautiful. Multiply by 5. So which is B. Is that clear? Great. So can we move on to another one?
Times 5 equals 20.
20.
Yes.
But if you do the actual calculation, the actual value is not 20, but it's close to 20. You know what the actual value would be? No. 17 and a half miles. 17 and a half miles. Okay. Look at question number 6. Over to you.
Let me see. Elizabeth has some stickers. She divides her stickers equally among her. It's a total number S of stickers.
All right, beautiful. So what would it be?
Wait a minute. I'm thinking. Is it D?
Study the question carefully. Paint the picture in your mind.
She divides her stickers herself and 2 friends.
So how many are they all together?
So that's 3 people.
Good.
And then they get 4 stickers.
Beautiful. So which option gives that expression?
So there are 12 stickers altogether. So S equals 12.
All right, I've got to explain this. It's very simple. She divides the stickers equally. It's simple. S divided by 3 equals 4. Look at C. Look at option C there.
Oh, I did not know.
Now please, EJ, whenever you are studying mathematics, pay close attention to details. Read between the lines to understand the expression, okay?
Okay.
Simple. The answer is right there in the expression. She divides it equally among herself and 2 friends. That's 3. S divided by 3 equals 4. Each person gets 4 stickers. So the answer is C. All right. We move on to number 7. Which expression shows a prime factorization? Do you remember what I told you about prime factorization some time ago?
It's got to be either A or D.
No, there is no either. It's one. Which expression? Not expressions. It's one. So give me the correct answer. First of all, you've got to know what prime factorization is. Should I explain that?
No, I think I got it.
So which is the answer?
A.
Okay, no, A is not the answer. Prime factorization simply means breaking down a larger number into prime factors, prime
Now
numbers
I
only.
understand.
So prime numbers are numbers that are only divisible by themselves. No other number can divide a prime number. In option A, 9 is not a prime number, so 9 cannot be the answer. EJ, please pay attention to what we are learning, okay?
I got it.
No, I understand, but you're here to learn, so there are things you need to know. When I'm explaining, just pay attention, okay?
And yes.
All right, beautiful. So the answer is D. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 11 is a prime number. Time, let's move on. Number 8. EJ. Use the
Are
pictures
these
below.
just perimeters or areas?
Use the pictures below to answer the question. First, look at the pictures before we move on to the question. It's very important. Look at the question. It says, which box has the greatest volume?
One
Do you
type
know-
of volume.
Do you know how to calculate the volume of a cuboid?
I know how to calculate a cube. 8 times 8 times 8.
Okay, now use that
8
formula to
times
calculate
8 times-
the volume for all. 8 times 8 times 8 is what?
8 times 8 is 64 and 6.
Good. 64 times 8 would give you what?
times 8 is 512.
Good. 512. Now go to the next cuboid. Calculate the volume.
And the jewelry box. 4 centimeters times 10 centimeters is 40.
Good.
And 40 times 15 is 600.
600. Good. Let's go over to the box of crackers. What is the volume of the box of crackers?
6 times 6 equals 36. And 10 times 36, 360.
360. Great. And finally, the box of popcorn.
It's popcorn. 7 times 7 is 49. And 10 times 49 is 490.
490, correct. So which box has the greatest volume?
Is the jewelry box.
The jewelry box. Correct. So we move on to the next question. Now over to you. Use the picture to answer the question below. What is the area of the parallelogram?
Is
What's
it
the-
like the area is the base times the height?
Beautiful. So what's the answer?
The base is 9 and the height is 4, right?
Yeah. What is it?
It's 36 and
Good. 36 square meter. Correct. That's D. So we move into the next one. All right, over to you.
Taylor pays $5.25 for a half a yard of fabric.
Great.
What's the cost per yard?
So you know what to do.
Hold on a second. Something doesn't feel right.
It's very simple. Understand the grammar. Understand the expression. Taylor pays $5.
Should we just multiply this?
You don't need to multiply. That's why I said understand it. Read it again. Taylor pays $5.25 for a half yard
Half a
of fabric.
half a yard of fabric.
So good. For a full yard, what will he pay?
What's the cost per yard? For a full yard, it'll become 10.5.
Beautiful.
It's got to be C.
All right, over to you. The next question.
Which equation represents 36 less than a number? Y is equal to 13.
Great. 36 less than a number y equals 13. Which is the mathematical expression for that?
36 minus y equals 13.
No, understand the question. 36 less than y. 36 less than y. What would that be?
Y minus 36 is 13.
Y minus 36 equals 13. Okay.
I guess A was correct.
So the answer is A. Over to number 12.
Which list of numbers is ordered from least to greatest?
Great.
I
Over
look
to
at the
you.
other digits to see.
From the least to the greatest.
B.
B, correct. Number 13.
Mr. Jones rolled a 6-sided cube number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the probability? What is the probability he rolls a 3? 3. 1/2, right?
No, that's not it. Now look at the numbers. Look at the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All together, how many numbers do you have?
6 numbers.
Good. How many threes do you have? Look at the numbers again. How many threes do you have? Look at the numbers.
Just 1 3.
Beautiful. So the probability is 1/6. 1/6. Now go over to number 14.
X is equal to 4.
Over to you.
4x plus 9 is... So, x is equal to 4. So it's 4 plus 4 plus 9, right?
No. 4x means 4 times x, rather. So solve it.
4 times 4 is 16. Plus 9 is 25. See? Now I
So the
understand.
answer is 25, which is C. Okay, we move on to the next question. Use the table below to answer the question.
The table lists of running speed land animals. Which speed is the prime number?
Beautiful. You know what a prime number is. So which speed is a prime number?
43.
Beautiful.
mph.
So 43 miles per hour. Great. Remember, prime numbers are only divisible by themselves. All right, over to you, number 16.
6a equals 72.
EJ, if 6 times A gives you 72, what do you do to get A? All right, now look at this. I'm going to do this and then I'll ask you to answer that again. If 3x equals 21, to get x, you divide both sides by 3.
You mean by 6?
So what is the answer?
Divide both sides by 6.
Divide both sides by 6. Now, at this point, EJ, I would like you to understand this. Are you there?
Yes.
When we are learning, I would like you to pay attention and take it very serious. Okay?
Sure.
You are here to learn, and there is a reason mom and dad are really interested in this. Whatever you learn will actually help you. You will be above your peers. So it's very important you take it serious, okay? All right, number 17. What is the value of P? Now, great. Over to you. Solve this based on what we've done earlier.
What's the value of P if 24 equals 2P?
Yeah.
I believe P equals 12.
P equals 12. Great. Correct. So how did you get this?
Because 2 times 12 is 24.
Okay, great. So we move on to the next one. The next question.
That's a lot harder than I expected.
A lot harder than you expected?
Yes.
Okay, remember what we said about estimate. Estimate is something close to the answer, not quite the exact value. So this is what you're going to do. I'll give you this clue. Check each fraction. Which of the options do you have both fractions greater than 0.5? That should be the answer. By the time you add it, you know that the sum should be greater than 1. 17, 24th, is that less than 0.5 or greater than 0.5?
Greater.
Beautiful. 13, 21, is this greater than 0.5 or less than 0.5?
Greater.
So when you add it, what do you get? Greater than 1 or less than 1?
Greater than 1.
Great. That is the answer. Do you get it?
I do.
Beautiful. So that's what you have to do when you have this kind of question.